So thank you guys so much for jumping on last minute. So this was something that I just really felt was important to be talking about right now, because if you are not aware, we're kind of like in this push season. Summit's coming up, and in order to hold certain ranks, you have to hold it for 6 weeks, and a lot of people are going to be at Summit, and it's a time for recognition and excitement. And so this is something that, we're really passionate about helping our coaches, because we want you to see the success that we have seen. And so in order to do that, obviously, we need to be helping you not only just like understanding the business, but to actually do it and to set some goals for yourself. And so this entire month, for those who hit Emerald, I'm going to do a giveaway. So the first 8 people that hit Emerald are going to be receiving a gift from me, okay? So, like I mentioned, right now, there's a lot of coaches that are going to Summit, and they want to be recognized for certain things. And so the date actually is for this next Wednesday. So we have a week, right? We have a week of gung-ho, like, let's push, let's go after this, because whether you're at Summit or not, I believe that your upline coach is going to do something special for you if you hit this milestone. So whether it's Diamond or Emerald. Hello, my dear. Sorry. My kids just came home. Go figure. No, all right. So let me hold on one second. Okay, so if you all, honey, get off of the ball. You're going to hurt yourself. All right, if you guys could all go, if you're at your computer, I want you to go on to your back office. So teambeachbody.com, you log in, go to your coach online office, click back office. Then you go to my business, my downline, and then graphical genealogy. Okay? Give me 1 second. Sorry. Okay, so I want you all to go there, because I'm going to explain something to you. Some of you are brand new coaches, and I want to make sure you understand what the heck we're talking about. Okay, so if you're there, is everybody there? Head nod, yes, no, getting there, not yet. Of course, the pen doesn't work. All right, so as a coach, everybody has 2 legs, okay? So you're going to have a right leg and a left leg. Now, most coaches are going to naturally have, even if you just signed up, you're going to naturally have a stronger leg, okay? So what that means is that your upline coach is going to help build one side of your business, okay? So that's pretty awesome. So if you're there, there's you.
Are you recording this?
I am. Yep. So there's you, and then you're going to have, or not have, but so you're going to have, let's say, for example, you're on your coach's left leg. You might see a few coaches already here, okay? So let's say you didn't sign anybody up yet, but all of a sudden you see in your graphical genealogy, you see a couple people down on your one leg. Do some of you see that? You were like, who the heck is this person? I've never heard their name before. Okay, what that means, can you see this? My light is kind of bad. I apologize. Okay, so what this means is that your upline coach, who's up here, has placed their coaches under you. okay? Now, those coaches do not count towards your going emerald. However, they do count towards your volume, okay? So this is going to be considered your strong leg. So wherever you see those coaches, that's your strong leg. Then you're going to see in that same genealogy, you're going to see LV and RV. So that's right leg volume and left leg volume. If you haven't signed a coach up here yet, the website's down. Of course it is. Of course it is. All right, well, you can go back and look at this when we're done. So your left leg volume, if this is your left leg, there should be something in there, okay? Let's say it's, I don't know, 360, right? Your right leg volume, if you haven't signed anybody up, that's going to be 0, okay? Now, where this comes in and why it's important that you go emerald is because right now, this is going to waste. This volume is just going to waste because you're not able to use it yet. The second you hit emerald, which is you signing up 2 personally sponsored coaches, placing 1 here and 1 here, you start to earn money off of the volume produced under you, okay? So the reason why this is so powerful is because that's where, like I had mentioned, your upline coach is helping you build your one side of your leg. So yes, you have to add some people to that leg, but you really have to focus on the other side because that's what's going to give you the volume and the money coming in through the team bonus cycles. So you earn off of anything, any coach that places their own personal orders under them, as well as what customers purchase under them, okay? So when you begin to earn, so this is you, this is the coach that you personally sponsored, this is the second coach that you personally sponsored, okay? They're going to show, if you already have coaches there, they're going to show up underneath them, okay? So the last spot available. When this leg, when your strong leg gets to 200 volume points, and this leg is 100 volume points, you will earn $14, okay? Now that might seem like that's nothing, right? Like, whoop-de-doo, I just earned $14, right? Well, you're right. I mean, it's not a big thing at first, but it's gonna compound. As you continue to add coaches and they start to add coaches, it compounds and compounds and compounds. And pretty soon, you are making hundreds, thousands of dollars off of this little measly $14, okay? That's as an emerald coach. When you turn into a ruby coach, you get a little raise, and this goes up to $16, okay? And then as a diamond or star diamond, you get $18, okay? So that goes up. So that is the power of becoming an emerald coach, okay? So that's just one reason, is the benefit of the bonus cycle, okay? The second benefit is that you start to earn customer leads, okay? So what customer leads look like, or what it means, is that you, hold on one second here. So you have to be an emerald coach first. Second, you need to fill out your bio so that you have a before and after, or a before photo. And you have a, like, it's 70% filled out. So if you haven't done your bio yet, go and fill it out to about 70% or higher, okay? The more, the better. Then thirdly, you need to be on the club membership. Okay, so you need to upgrade to the club membership. That's about $2.99 a week, okay? Not a big expense. What a customer lead is that the company itself will send you leads. So it's actually sending you customers that you didn't contact. These are free customers that you're getting, and you have an opportunity to reach out to them. So you might not, you're not going to earn commission off of them right away, okay? You will not off of the first order. However, you earn after their first order. So if they're on Shakeology monthly, you're going to keep earning and earning and earning, right? Maybe that person even becomes a coach one day because you're going to contact them and see what their goals are, and they fall in love with it. So that is what a customer lead is, okay? So you have to be an Emerald coach. You have to fill your bio out 70% or have the before photo and the bio done. And club membership. So many people miss this. Upgrade to the club membership. And it's awesome, by the way. You get to do your workouts wherever you are. Like, I don't know what I would do without it. I don't have a DVD player anymore. So, club membership, okay? It's worth it. $2.99 is worth it, guys. You can end up with like rock star coaches, rock star customers that end up being on Shakeology for years, okay? It's worth it. So the next step is called a Success Club lead. So a Success Club lead is these three, but the last one is that you're hitting Success Club 5 or higher, okay? You have to hit Success Club 5 or higher. And with a Success Club lead, you earn money immediately off of their purchase. So the company will send you a customer that month. They could even be a coach, and you will earn immediately off of their purchase. You can contact them, and once again, same thing. You never know what these leads will do, okay? They can be turned into amazing coaches one day. So contact them, make sure that you are staying on top of it. How do you know if you have a Success Club lead? So these are distributed to you throughout the month, so you never really know when you're going to get them. And sometimes you might get one a month, sometimes you might get 3. It just depends on the pool of people that have hit Success Club, as well as how many people have purchased that month, the previous month. So, and this is always given to you afterwards. So like, for example, if you hit Success Club this month, you won't get the lead until next month. Okay, so this is Success Club 5 the previous month. So when you first log in and you go to Coach Online Office, that main page all the way down on the left-hand side, it's going to say customer lead or leads. I forget what exactly it says. Right there, is where you click on it, and it will give them, it will give you their information. It'll say what they purchased. It'll say their name, their phone number, their email address, and that's when you contact them, okay? How do you upgrade? Honestly, I don't know if there's an easier way, but I usually just call in everything. I either call in or do a live chat because they can just do it right there for you. So I like to talk to somebody, so that's how I do it. There might be a form to fill out. I think you can go on, if you just go to your website, so teambeachbody.com/whatever your name is, click on demand, it'll say get on demand. And I think you can do it right there. So that's pretty simple. Okay, so does everybody understand this? So Success Club, you want this. if you're an Emerald coach, you better be hitting Success Club, because that's how you're going to earn the most money and you're helping the most people, right? You know, you've helped 3 people and then you're going to get that extra lead. That's 4. Okay. So that's that. Moving on. Okay. So how do we do this, right? How do we become an Emerald coach, right? Or Diamond coach? It's basically the same process. So it's pretty simple, but I'm going to give you 4 things. And one is I want you to commit, because the truth is going Emerald is so easy. It is so easy. You could do it tonight. In fact, I challenge you to do it tonight, because you will surprise yourself. So number 1 is commit. You have to set a date. Tell yourself, tell your upline coach, tell somebody that's going to hold you accountable. Let them know I'm going to hit Emerald by X date, because just saying you're going to try, if you just try, you will never do it. Okay? There's a huge difference between trying and actually committing, setting a date. So I encourage you guys, and I really think every single one of you could hit it literally by tomorrow. Like I hit it in the first, I think, day or 2 of my business, and I didn't know what I was doing. Like I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know about the business. I just was excited and I wanted to tell people about it. So you can do it. I went into this knowing nothing. So you just want to share it with people, right? So number 2 is create a list. Okay, this is a really simple thing to do. You should be able to easily create a list of 100 to 200 people. And you can go through your friends list on Facebook. You can go through your Christmas card list. You can name family, friends, old classmates, okay? Doctors, dentists, hairdressers. Like, you can list anybody and everybody that you know. Okay, that's going to help you to focus and really think of people instead of being like, oh, I don't know anybody. You all know people. You all know people, and you sure as heck know 2 people that will sign up. I know that. All right. Okay, so 3 is you can host an event. Okay, and it doesn't have to be something like extravagant. When I first became a coach, I did a shake and share. And so basically all that it was is my church allowed us to use a room. And so we invited friends and family to this shake and share event. And we had different Shakeology that people could try, shared a short video, talked about the benefits of Shakeology and coaching, and we were enthusiastic and excited, and we got people to sign up right then and there. And the back office has all of this stuff. Like I said, I had no idea what I was doing, guys, when I started. So I literally just utilized the back office for information, and it's all in there in the news and training. So you can host a shake and share, which is pretty straightforward and easy. You could do just a barbecue. Invite a couple friends over and family and let them know how excited you are about this opportunity and how, get vulnerable. Tell them why you're doing this. Tell them, like, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, or I want to be able to retire, my wife or my husband, or, I am in so much debt. I'm drowning in this debt and I am determined to get out, and I am looking for 2 people to help me start this business, because we're going to rock this. We're going to take this to the top, and we're going to create an incredible team that is not only just going to help me, but it's going to help all of you. And just be real and excited and invite them to do it with you. open your mouth, guys. Don't be afraid of this opportunity. It's something that is amazing and incredible. And if you're having a hard time believing in it, you need to go and look at testimonies, because there are people who were living in their cars, who literally had no money, nowhere to live, didn't know where they were getting their next meal, and they are now in the Millionaires Club because they chose to scrounge for money, start this business, and go after it. If they can do it, guys, you can do it. And the opportunity is huge. Build your belief, because it is there. Even though you might not be there yet, that doesn't mean it's not possible. And when you are not sharing it with people, you're holding them back from an amazing opportunity. So don't let it slide by. Don't keep your mouth shut, guys. Be bold and invite. And then 4 is just ask some people for a favor, right? You all know 2 people who love you, who trust you. It could be a spouse. It could be a boyfriend. It could be a sibling. It could be, a girlfriend. It could be a parent. I don't know if I said that already. It could be anyone, a cousin, a best friend. People in your life trust you. And so how you can approach it is just saying, hey, listen, I've started this business and the first milestone is hitting Emerald, and I am looking for just 2 people to help me out, help me reach this first milestone. It's changing my life. It is making me feel so great. And, I really would love it if you could at least give me 30 days. You can sign up, you can get the discount, and I will get you plugged into our accountability groups. I will help you. I will, make sure that you get the best out of this, but I want to know your opinion. I want to see, and I value you, and I want to know what you truly think about this. So would you consider please joining me for at least 30 days, giving this a shot? You do not have to sell if you don't want to, but you always have the opportunity to make an incredible income too. But trust me, for 30 days, and then if it's not for you, you can cancel it. That's not scary, right? You could ask somebody to do that. You could ask a best friend to do that. Guys, this is so simple. So going Emerald, you're just looking for 2 people. That's it. I encourage you guys. I want to give away prizes, okay? If you guys are like all hitting this, I will give you all something awesome if you hit this by Wednesday night. That's almost a week to find 2 people who I know that if you went and talked to them right now after this call, they'd probably sign up with you. So don't make this more complicated than it is, because it's not. It's not. And you don't know. Maybe that coach won't stay with you forever. Maybe that coach is going to be a total freaking rock star. But that doesn't matter. Right now, you are just trying to reach the first milestone in your business so that it can help you to see some results right away and to also help them, right? That's what we're here for, is to help other people. So don't overcomplicate. Go after this thing. I want you guys, raise your hand if you're going to commit to me tonight that you are going to invite after this call and that you will be an Emerald coach by next Wednesday. Raise your hand. I want to see it. Accountability. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid. Come on. I want to see those hands. Awesome. Okay. Well, I know I have this recorded. No, I'm kidding. No, okay. So we are going to do this. We're going to do this. Okay. Get excited, get pumped up. I know I might be too much energy for you guys, but I know what this has done for me, and I know what it's going to do for you. And yes, this is just a small milestone, but it is also something huge, because you can't go anywhere in your business without hitting this, right? So this is this is your step. This is your opportunity to step up, to be a leader, to be a mentor, to be that person that you want to be. So be that person now. All right? So does anybody have questions on how to do this, what the next steps are, and how you can accomplish this in the next week? You can unmute yourself if you want, or do it in the chat box. No, I didn't drink pre-workout. I went on a run and then on a hike, and yeah.
Question.
Yes.
How do you get into the back office? Because I can't seem to find it.
Okay, so I think it's down right now. So if you're seeing something odd, that's probably right. So you just go to teambeachbody.com and then log in to your website.
Okay.
And then right there you click coach, and then there's a drop down for coach online office.
Okay.
And that's right where you want to be.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, I'm excited. Get excited. All right. So I am excited for all of you because I know you're going to do this. And if you're already an Emerald coach, listen, you don't stop. Like that's just like your stepping stone. You get to celebrate for a hot second and then you're like, all right, let's keep going, right? Because the truth is in this business, there's no standing still. And you have to, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. So that shouldn't scare you. That's actually a really great thing because it pushes you to be active and to get out of your comfort zone. And that's why people see such great success because they continue with the, the daily things. And it's not crazy huge things. It's just get out there and invite, like just open that mouth, right? So, okay, weird question. How many household members can you have on the same card? No, that's a great question. So it's a U+2 rule. So what that means is on your personal credit card, you can sign up a spouse, a sibling, or a parent, okay? So it's a U+2 rule, or if you have a child that's over 18, you can sign them up too. But they have to be over 18. Does that answer your question? Is anybody confused on that? So for example, like my husband and I are on the same credit card. And he didn't really drink Shakeology at first, but we signed him up anyways because I was getting packets for him. And so then I was selling the packets for samples or I was giving them away. So it allowed me to have more flexibility in my business. And same thing, like I signed him up with a challenge pack. He got that $40 fee waived. I got my next workout program and I got the Shakeology. Now we have more options than when I signed up. You could purchase like the performance package under your spouse. And so now you don't have to purchase it under you. You're getting the Shakeology, they're getting the performance package, and it's a win-win. So also, too, an important point before we jump off, to be active, you have to have at least 50 personal volume points. So being on Shakeology monthly gives you 90. So that covers it. But like, for example, if you, for whatever reason, aren't drinking your Shakeology, which you should be, you can like cancel it for a month or push it back for the next month, but you have to make sure that you get something else that's worth 50 personal volume points, because if you go inactive, you sacrifice all of the volume that's ever been built under you, and that's not good. You don't want to do that. So yeah, a great option is the 3-day refresh, but make sure it's the one with the Shakeology packets, because that is 50. And so same thing, the coaches that sign up under you, they have to have at least 50 volume points every month or else they'll go inactive, which happens. If like somebody's just a discount coach, sometimes they're not drinking their Shakeology every day. So, number one, it's important to make sure they understand the importance of drinking it every day. But number two, you have to be aware, checking your back office. It's a habit that you have to start getting into. So going into your sponsorship drill down, seeing if they are going to be active. If they're red and it says inactive, that means come Thursday, they're going to be inactive. And so you either have to talk to them and explain and say, hey, listen, like, you're going to go inactive. Like, is there something else that you would like to get? Or that you got to find somebody else to sign up as a coach so that it fills that spot. So Nicolette, she can become active. Nicolette's question was, I have a coach who can't drink Shakeology or do the performance pack. How does she become active? She will actually become active through her sales. So if somebody purchases under her, if it's over 50 PV, it'll make her active. However, the downfall in that is that she won't be eligible for like certain things because you have to have personal volume, like directly you as a person. But she can still build a business and she can still earn an income doing it. She just wouldn't be able to, earn certain things as far as like the Success Club trip and stuff like that. But I don't know if she's married or if she has another family member, like maybe she could do a little swap. Like if they wanted Shakeology, they would just pay her, the discount fee so that at least it's showing that she has that, volume.
Is the website down right now? Or am I the only one having trouble getting onto it?
Yeah, no, I think it is. I know.
Okay. And then one other question, how do I make sure that my Shakeology is on like automatic send?
If you go ahead.
Like right there in the coach spot, right?
You ordered a
like when you go to coach?
You ordered a challenge pack when you signed up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's automatic. You are automatically on Shakeology Home Direct every month.
But I'm pretty sure that I should have gotten it already, and I haven't. Or it should have been taken out or whatever, and I can't seem to find it. It's not taken out of my account or anything.
When did you order, Katie?
I think it was the 12th. Today's today is the 12th. So wouldn't it have already?
It should have processed today, but Jenna, she's in your downline, right? So yeah. You can go under your Jenna can see what your orders. You can see what your orders are too, but Jenna can look for it. But I think Jenna probably would have seen if you were going to be red.
Yeah, you weren't.
Okay.
You should be good. I'll check tomorrow in the office.
Yeah. If you don't get it, then definitely contact them. You could even do a live chat with them tonight. Say, hey, I want to make sure my Shake-O was sent out or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jenna, do you want to add anything to going Emerald, to Diamond?
I just feel like a lot of people struggle with how to post about it without word vomiting on their posts and all that.
Yeah. So, okay. So, which I was the word vomit queen. I'm not going to lie. I literally, just recently, I was I haven't talked to this person in forever. And I click on the message button. Well, the last time I messaged them was when I first became a coach, and it was blah, 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 blah. I was oh man, that was bad. But so okay, so when you're post, going emerald, truthfully, I think should be done in a more personal conversation. So through a message on Facebook or a phone call or text messaging or in person, because these are going to be people that that you trust. Like, you're not going to be really getting random people to sign up for you as brand new coaches, as you being a brand new coach. But you still want to get in the habit of promoting your business and talking about your business online and talking about the business opportunity. And, honestly, the best thing to do is, utilize your upline coach, ask them to look it over before you post it. Because, when you are trying to pursue something, when you're trying to get better at something, you have to go to those who are the step or two above you, right? Because that's how you learn. So that's who you should be going to. So don't feel like you're being annoying or being whatever, asking questions or saying, hey, could you look this over? Like, that's our job. We want to help you. So don't ever feel that way. So, and if your upline doesn't get to you right away, go to the next person or go to somebody else that's a diamond or a star diamond that maybe you have contact with. We're more than willing to look it over for you. And then, number 2 is see what your upline is doing and see what, your upline's upline is doing. That's how I learned. Like, I remember looking at, Melanie Mitro's post and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know how she does that. Like, how does she say those things so great? And how does she, like, and here I was like, oh my God, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I have no words right now. Like, so it's something that it's a learning process. So it's okay. Honestly, the main thing right now is that, number 1, you're getting out there and saying something, right? Like, just open your mouth. And then number 2, like, just be you. Just be real. Just be honest with people, because people don't want to see like this perfect person who, comes across as somebody else on social media that isn't them in person, or that, they're posting just stuff about like the stock photos. Like, be you. That's what you need to be you, and talk about how coaching is helping you. And even though you might not feel like you're anywhere in your business, you took the step to do this and you have a belief in it already. So otherwise you wouldn't have done it, right? So you already do have your feet wet. You already have something to talk about. And whether, something that I struggled with when I was kind of talking about the business opportunity was I constantly felt like, how can I say these things when I'm not there yet, kind of thing. And I always felt like, oh, well, I'm not, Lindsay Matway, and I'm not Melanie Mitro, so I can't, be like this person who's like making millions of dollars. And, so like, I always felt like I couldn't really promote the business because I didn't feel like I was there yet. So, but I had to change my mindset, because the only way you get somewhere is by acting like that person. You have to be that person before you're actually there. So I'm not saying go out and lie and be like, I just bought a boat, like, with my Beachbody check. Like, I'm not saying that. But what I did was I changed my verbiage. I made sure that everything I said was super confident, that it wasn't going to be taken as like a wishy-washy person or somebody that could have been questioned. I was very confident in my wording. I reread everything to make sure, even if I tweaked a couple of words. And I told people that I'm taking this to the top. Who is coming with me? Like, that's what I said. And that's how I started attracting people, because they're like, oh, she's doing something. I want to do it too. And so I wasn't saying like, oh, I bought a house with my Beachbody money. I did this with my Beachbody money. Like, and truthfully, not everybody wants to hear about money. Like, sometimes it's a really huge turnoff. So be confident and just say, I am doing this, and I'm going to create a tribe that is unlike any other. And it's going to be, you know, whatever you are, if you're fun, if you're funny, if you are, you know, whatever it is, whatever your goals are, that's what you want to talk about, because you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You just have to be confident in your wording and invite people to go with you. But reread. To Jenna's point, reread. One thing that you want to do is whenever you're reading something, number one, expect that person who's ever reading it to know nothing about you and know nothing about the business, right? And then also act like you're just talking to a friend. You're just talking to that one person. Because if you can connect like you're having a personal conversation with somebody just through a post, you're gonna connect. And people are gonna wanna work with you and be with you and hang around you because they feel like you are talking to them. So reread everything that you're writing so that it feels like a conversation with a friend. It feels like you're being honest and vulnerable and excited and, you know, pumped that you're going to bring this thing to the top. And that will help cut out all that crap. Shakeology is 70 food, super ingredients, and da-da-da-da-da-da. My friends would have been like, Amy, I don't care. Like, really? Like, just tell me to drink the damn thing, you know? So, just reread and really think, like, would I want to read that? Does that connect with me? If it's not, then you probably need to rewrite it. And another thing too, and I know we're getting a little off topic, but people want to see more than read. So, you know, whether it's video or a photo that has, you know, a couple catchy words on it that's going to draw their attention to actually read what you're writing. Like, nobody wants to just see these big, long paragraphs and read it. Like, no. Nobody wants to see that. There's nothing drawing them in. So include a photo of yourself. Include something catching on the photo, whether it's a word or something, or help wanted, or opening my business, or whatever it is. And that's going to want them to actually read what you're saying.
Something else is, like, I never really put Beachbody.
Yeah.
Because people have seen other coaches maybe post about it in a, like, very salesy way, and they have a sour taste in their mouth when it comes to Beachbody and Shakeology, and they may not know anything about it, but they may see other coaches talk about it, and it might be a turn off the way they approach being a coach or signing up. I was talking to one girl today, and she's like, oh yeah, some coach wanted me to buy stuff from her, because I guess they came across very, like, salesy.
Yep.
You truly want to, when you're talking, you truly want to talk about how you actually want to help people and help them help people, but also help themselves.
Yeah, that's huge.
I noticed that when I post, like, around this time of night, this might be off topic too, but I get more feedback, even if it's like a transformation post or like a coaching post, because most people are on their phone this time of night scrolling through their newsfeed, and that's when they see it.
Yeah.
That's when I like to post my challenge group and transformation photos, like, later at night. But I also feel like a lot of people, because we have until Wednesday to hit a lot of goals, and tomorrow's Friday, and it's like, woohoo, it's Friday. So I used to, but some people still might. So you definitely want to set aside an hour, even 30 minutes, to send out invites, make your post, follow up with people, get on a phone call with them, meet up with them in person, so you can kind of have a more personal conversation with them and get them to, you know, join you a little bit quicker than maybe just talking via text message or messenger.
Yep. Absolutely. And if you're pushing for diamond, do the same thing. If you go emerald, you know how to go diamond. You went emerald. You had conversations. You brought people on. Do the same thing. And then teach your downline to do it too. You know how to do it. Do not overthink this or make it more complicated than it is, guys. Let's see. Definitely notice the times that are. Yeah, timing definitely makes a difference. So, it's actually Fridays are like kind of hit or miss, I'll tell you, because people are either, and it depends on your market, depends on like who you're friends with, but like some people are like, well, I'm just gonna like drink all night and I'm going straight from work out to party and like not on Facebook, right? They're like, I don't want a business opportunity right now. But other people are coming home from a long week and they're like, I really hate my job. I really hate my job. Thank God it's Friday. Oh, I really hate my job. So Friday actually is a really great time to post about coaching opportunity, and so is Sunday night, because same thing. People are like, oh, I don't want to go to work. It's Monday, and they dread it. So Monday night is also a really great time. But like Jenna said, I do the same thing. Most of the time I'm posting for opportunities is between 8 o'clock, 9:30 at night, because that's when people are on their phones and also thinking about work the next day.
And then Saturday and Sunday and Monday morning, people feel fat from eating and drinking.
Yep.
So they're like, oh my God, I could use a refresh right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I feel like that sometimes.
Yeah, and two, if you have a like page, utilize the different trackers on there, because it'll tell you when your audience is on Facebook. So if you have a like page, go and see when your audience is on. Like my audience, like after 9 p.m. is like, bzz, it was like dead. I'm up late, but they're not. Instagram works great. My post late at night, it works great, but not on my Facebook like page. So get to know your market and try different things. You're only going to know when you try. So.
And if you have kids and animals, use them.
Yes.
People love kids and they love animals.
Talk about them, pictures of them.
Chat with them.
Yeah.
On your back.
Yeah.
I was trying to use Logan, but he's a little too big. He's sleeping, of course.
Oh my gosh. Wake up.
But they like him. I post about him. I get a lot of comments and likes when I post about him for some reason. So use your boyfriend, use your husband. Try everything. I talk about the bakery. Like, I work at a bakery and everybody's like, oh my God, how do you stay so skinny working in a bakery?
Mm-hmm.
It gets annoying sometimes. It wasn't always like this. Tell them.
That's it though. You're connecting with people. She's sharing her journey. She's sharing her story. And people are like, holy crap, how do you do that? Like, here I am saying I have no self-control, and here you are around treats all day. Like, how the heck do you do it? And so they want Jenna to help them, because they know if she can do that, then they can too.
Yeah, I've sold challenge packs from the bakery.
Yep.
Samples. So.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be over social media.
All right, so does everybody think they have a good grip on going emerald, going diamond? Like, we're going to make this happen. Like, Fearless and Fit is going to, like, blow up, right? Where you guys are going to blow up this week. I want to be handing out gifts left and right. So when I'm going to post something in the Fearless and Fit group, it'll be like something like the ring the bell thing that we did. So every time that you hit emerald or you hit diamond, I want you to ring the bell, make noise in the group. We're going to shout you out. We're going to celebrate, and then I will send you a gift. Just message me your address, and I will get you a gift.
And also, if you don't have any coaches signed up and you have one coach sign up, you have to remember to switch your leg placement.
Yeah, well, it will naturally do that. It's supposed to for your first two. Only for your first two, though. And then it should naturally do that.
Because one time, I had coaches that didn't do that for them.
So here's the thing. When you sign coaches up, make sure your upline looks at it, okay? Make sure your upline knows, because we know the back office like the back of our hand. So we can go in and check. You have 3 days to switch them. So if for whatever reason, if your 2 coaches go on that one side, we can, if you let us know, we can say, oh, you got to switch them. So you need to email, and we'll give you the steps to do that. Okay. But that way everybody's in line. There's no goof ups, and we're really working as a team. Right. All right, guys. Awesome. I want you to comment in our notes, and I'll include like a little script for you guys if you want in Fearless and Fit for like how to talk to somebody who you want them, you know, asking them to do you a favor. I can do something like that for you, just to give you a guide. But I want you to let Jenna know that you have committed to this, that in, you know, these next 6 days, you're going hard. You are sending out invites. You are talking to people. You are going to your best friends, your family, and you are going to sign people up. All right? All right, guys, have an awesome night. If you have questions about this, let Jenna or I know, and we will get back to you and help you answer that ASAP. All right, guys, have an awesome night.